All right, we're gonna get started. All right. Throw my pillow off to the side. So, good morning. It is, I don't even know what day it is anymore. I think it's Thursday, right? Thursday, 9:30. Uh, yeah, I feel like we're all on a time warp right now. It's interesting. But at least we have this. At least we're able to virtually connect and at least remain a piece of a community. You know, we as individuals, even though we're in our houses doing our own thing, we still have this. We still have each other. I don't know about you, but I've been FaceTiming friends and things like that. We've been having tea, which mine is sitting right over there. Oh, it's so close. So yeah, hopefully you're all doing well. We're gonna kick this thing off. So good morning. Welcome, welcome to our virtual 9:30 class here on this beautiful Thursday. I believe it's the first day of spring, so yay, welcome, welcome spring. For those of you who've never met me before, my name is Kim. I'll be guiding you through your yoga flow. As always, keyword is guide. So you want to be mindful of what's going on in your body, checking in physically, so that's the more obvious stuff. You want to check in emotionally, you want to check in energetically. All three aspects of self are going to appear on your mat. So our asana practice or physical practice is just one of many limbs of yoga. So as we self-express in that physical form, you might find your stamina is a little down. Maybe you're just feeling it energetically. Maybe you're feeling the stress and you're holding it in your heart. So maybe heart openers are going to be a little tricky for you today. Maybe you're tight in your hips, whatever it is, you take those modifications where necessary. If you want to take fingers down onto blocks, if you have them to use, if you want to take knees down in lunges, or maybe skip a pose if it just doesn't serve you. But it's always first and foremost honoring you. So whatever you're feeling up to today, that's where you take it, okay? Don't worry about the rest. The beauty of this home practice is you can hit pause at any point. Obviously, if you're doing it live, maybe you can't pause, but you can certainly take a moment, take a sip of water, take a child's pose, things like that. So I don't have to cue you into that. So with that all being said, we're gonna begin sitting up nice and tall. So find your way into either a Sukhasana or a Siddhasana. Any seated position will do. You're going to close your eyes, allow your palms to rest on your knees, either face up or down. Again, if you need to take a block or a bolster, I have my little yoga pillow. You can stick something like that under your sitting bones just to lift your hips off the earth. It'll help relieve some tension. You're feeling it in your knees, your lower back, your pelvic floor, things like that. So closing your eyes. Let's start by shrugging shoulders to the ears. On your inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, roll them down your back. One more time, shrug those shoulders high. Exhale, roll them down your back. So you're holding space here. Try to broaden out your collar. Close your eyes and start to soften. So inhale, you're going to breathe to the crown of your head. Exhale, send that breath down into your roots, grounding you. Pull your ribs towards your hips, tummy towards your spine. Try to relax your elbows. Feel the weight of your hands, either palms face down or face up, depending on how you feel. If you found your palms face down, you're more likely looking for some grounding energy. If your palms came face up, you're looking to receive energy. So wherever you find yourself, keep breathing here. Inhale through your nose, fill up, expand your lungs. Exhale back out through your nose. We're going to activate our samavritti, so our equal part breath. So on your inhale, try to count to yourself. Maybe 3, maybe 4. Pause at the top of that breath. Exhale, counting back 3 or 4. Try to match your inhale. And continue in this manner. Inhale fills you up. Count 3, 4. Maybe you can get to 5. Hold it at the top. Exhale, releasing. Exhaling, counting 3, 4, or 5. All the while, as you continue this breath, you're going to focus to soften the space between, behind, around your eyes. Relax your cheeks, relax your jaw. Notice the weight of your head as you relax your neck. Feel your shoulders going heavier, your arms, your hands. Feeling the strength and stillness, your core, pelvic floor. Your inhale rises, counting 3, 4, 5. Your exhale, belly falls, 3, 4, or 5. Feel your hips, your glutes grounding you into your sitting bones, rooting you into the earth. Your knees fall away, your feet anchoring. So your entire body is holding space. Big inhales fill you, expand you. Exhale, slow yourself down. Give it 2 more breaths, inhale. One more big breath in. Nice and slow, begin to deepen your breath. Just maybe roll out your neck, maybe bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder. Bringing your chin towards your chest. Left ear toward left shoulder. And maybe roll it back. So you're doing big neck circles. Just circling your neck out. Maybe go the opposite direction. Again, pay attention to your body. Slow yourself down if you need to. Give it one more moment, just creating these little shapes before you come back center. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Prayer connects. Exhale, prayer hands down through third eye through heart center as you bow your head to your heart, choosing an intention for your class, dedicating your practice, your energy, your effort, whatever we manifest together today. For what purpose will it serve? Perhaps today it's to remind you to slow down. With all this extra time, more time at home, more time with family, sometimes we need to just take a deep breath and slow down. Count back from 3, realizing that some things are quite temporary. We know this is not a forever, this is a for now. To ground yourself down. Slow down. Take a big breath, inhale, whatever you choose. Exhale into the earth. Nice and slow. Your inhale is going to send your prayer to the sky. Separate your hands, relax your shoulders, take a big breath in. Exhale, take your right hand to the ground beside you. Inhale, reach your left arm up and tip 2 right fingers away from you. So you ground down as you bend into that right elbow. You're reaching through that left side body. You can gaze up to the sky or you can gaze down to the ground. Again, be mindful of your neck. Keep breathing into that left side body. Take 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale, try to soften that right shoulder away from your right ear. One more breath. And nice and slow, you inhale, reach it back up. Right arm tracks back up to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, left hand down to the ground beside you. Reach that right arm a little bit higher and slowly tiptoe left fingertips away from you as you soften that left elbow. Gazing up and off that right elbow to the sky. You hold space here. Good. And keep grounding down into that right sitting bone. Keep softening that left elbow closer to the earth. Again, gaze can be up, gaze can be down. You choose. Take 2 more big breaths. Inhale here. Exhale into that right side. One more breath. Exhale, nice and slow. Use your core. Rise up. Both arms reaching up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze your palms. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Tilt your chin to the sky. Opening up throat, heart, and solar plexus chakra as you root down into the earth. Take 2 more breaths. Remembering to speak your truth as compassionately as possible while staying true to who you are. Give it 1 more in. Exhale, take your chin towards your chest and just hang your head. Keep squeezing those palms to touch, rolling your shoulder blades back. Give it 2 more breaths, breathing through the back of your neck, traps, shoulders, rhomboids. 1 more breath. And exhale. Nice and slow, sweep your hands to the sky, connect up and overhead. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, down through heart center, bowing your head to your heart. Give yourself one more big breath in. Exhale, opening up your eyes, you're gonna switch your Sukhasana. So whatever leg was crossed inside, if you have crossed legs, you're gonna cross the opposite. Take a moment here as you settle in, big inhale. Exhale, slowly take your palms face down on your knees. Inhale, puff that chest up, gaze up, chin to the sky. Exhale, round out, chin to chest, lean back, look for your tummy, finding that seated cat. Inhale, drop that, drop that belly, arch your back, chin to the sky. Exhale, round it out, look for your tummy. I'm trying to cue you in cat, cow, and table. Inhale again, puff that heart up, gaze to the sky. Exhale, round out, chin to chest, look for that tummy. Last time, inhale, puff that heart up, gaze up, roll shoulders back. And last time, exhale, round it out, chin to chest, aiming your head. This time, inhale, sit up nice and tall, prayer reaches out to the sky. You're gonna interlace your fingers and flip your palms. And you're gonna feel a little bit of a stretch in your lats and your side body. So move a little bit left, a little bit right. Depending on how tight your triceps are, you might feel a little bit there. Give it one more breath, a little movement side to side, a little undulations before you come back neutral. Keeping those hands flipped to the sky, maybe you gaze up to those hands. Give yourself a moment here, a little mild back bend, and then slowly gaze forward. You're gonna take those hands behind your head, all right? So imagine you're creating a little pillow behind you. Your elbows are pushing back, opening up that heart. Take a big breath, chin to the sky, lean back. Exhale, as you take your chin to your chest, you draw your elbows in toward each other and you gaze down. Now I'm going to give you the side view because oftentimes we lose our frame here. We'll tend to curl in. You don't want to curl, you want to keep your chest lifted. So we came from here, we exhale to here. So keep that chest nice and lifted. So it's just your chin into your chest and the weight of your arms bringing that chin even closer towards your chest. You get a nice deep neck stretch. On an inhale, lift it back up. Puff that heart up, gaze up. And again, exhale, round it out, keeping that chest lifted, just your chin comes towards your chest. So try not to curl, okay? Nice and slow again, inhale, lift it up, gaze up. Last time, exhale, round it out here. Good. Nice and slow, come back up. You're gonna send those hands back up. Interlace fingers, flip palms to the sky. Take a big breath in. Exhale, take your prayer hands down through third eye through heart center. Big inhale here. And exhale. Beautiful. Now from here, you're going to choose how you find your way into table. So for some of us, that means planting our hands in front of our ankles, rolling over. For others, it means sitting off to the side, and you find your way to tabletop that way. So if you have cranky knees, that's the way to go. While you're getting yourself to the table, I'm going to throw my hair up, just so that lion's mane is out of my way. All right, and we're back. So wrists are stacking shoulders, knees are stacking hips. You want to be mindful of your alignment always. So keeping that nice long line, checking hips over knees, and then take a look at your feet. If you can see your feet, you want to hide them behind your thighs. So find that nice, you're within your parameters. You want to find that alignment within your parameters. Everybody's a little bit different. You can keep your toes tucked or untucked. Try to push up and on your shoulders. So try not to arch your back into it. It's somewhere between a cat and a cow. That's your tabletop. So you push, push, push up out of the earth. Give it one more breath in. Exhale. Keep swaying side to side. Move it left, move it right. Undulate, oscillate. Give yourself one more moment's time before again you come back neutral spine. We're going to go through some traditional cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round it out. 2 more times, inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round it back out. 1 more time, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Last time, exhale, round it out. Really draw that chin into your chest, push the earth away, and then come back to a neutral spine at tabletop. Tucking your toes under. Shift your weight into your right knee. Extend your left leg straight behind you. So you want a nice long line of energy here. So you have an internal rotation in your thighs, keeping that foot flexed, energy out of that left heel, push the earth away. So try not to dump into it. okay? Push, push, push up and out of those shoulders, activating your rhomboids. Give it one more big breath. Inhale here. Exhale, you're gonna shift your weight into your left hand, reaching your right arm forward. So try to gaze for your left thumb, and then maybe gaze to the top of your mat. Holding your frame, you're pushing the earth away. Long lines of energy here. Take 2 more breaths in. Exhale, one more big breath in. And nice and slow, exhale. You're gonna take that right hand back down to the ground. Take a bend in your left knee, make a footprint in the sky. So you're still pushing up and out, keeping that core engagement. Hold space, take a big breath in. Exhale, take your left knee to your nose, curl it in like a cat. Inhale, flex it back up to the sky. Exhale, take that left knee to your nose. Inhale, send it back up to the sky. One more time, take that knee to that nose, give it a kiss, hold it 3, hold it 2. On 1, come back, flexing that foot, take a breath, inhale. Nice and slow, exhale, extend that left leg back out to straighten, take a big breath in. Exhale, we're gonna bring it over to your left, like you're gonna kick down the wall beside you. Lift it up hip height if you can, take a breath, slowly send it back up behind you. Good. Inhale, bring it back over to the left, hold it hip height, you're gonna kick the wall. Slowly bring it back out behind you. One more time, bring it over to the left, hold it there 3, hold it there 2, lower that foot down right where it is on 1, ground down into your left pinky toe, peel that left arm up to the sky. So you're holding space as you stack your body here. You take a big breath, inhale. Maybe exhale, you open that arm a little wider. So you're hugging the ceiling, holding space in those collars in your clavicle, open pectoral, one more breath. Maybe you take your left hand to your hip or slide it behind your back for a half bind. Either way, you're holding, you're lifting, your gaze is up. Give it one more breath in. Nice and slow, open that left arm back up, stacking your shoulders back up to the sky. You're gonna reach that left arm forward and take it down to the ground. Inhale, you're gonna do the hard part. Lift that left arm up to the sky. Gaze up, or right hand. Right arm's up to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, that right arm is gonna come down, under and through, so you're threading your needle in this pose. Walk that left hand to the top of your mat. Maybe you close your eyes. If you're having a problem with that left hamstring, you might flex your foot, like a little kickstand, so your pinky toe isn't down on the ground. You can modify if you need. Keep breathing here. Give it 2 more breaths threaded. Just open up that right shoulder. 1 more breath. Nice and slow, you're gonna walk that left hand back underneath your shoulder. You're gonna peel that right arm back up to the sky. Reach your right arm forward and take it down. Flexing your left foot. Lift your left leg back up hip height. Hold that fire hydrant and then slowly send it back out behind you. Take a big breath in. Exhale, taking that left knee back down to meet your right. Sway it side to side. Give yourself a moment. Big breaths, inhale, and big breaths, exhale. Coming back into a neutral space at tabletop. Once you're done undulating, wrists stack shoulders, knees stack hips. Again, tuck your toes under. Nice and slow, shift your weight into your left knee. Right leg extends out behind you. So again, nice long line of energy. Keep flexing that foot, lifting it up at hip height. Ribs towards hips, tummies towards spine. Push up and out of those shoulders. Give it 2 more breaths. Keep flexing that right foot. Try to kick the wall behind you. 1 more breath. Slowly shift your weight into your right hand, reaching your left arm forward. You can gaze down to your right thumb or maybe gaze to the top of your mat. Either way, you're holding a nice long line of energy here. Take 2 more big breaths in. Exhaling, 1 more big breath in. Nice and slow, lower that left hand back down to the ground. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, bending that right knee, make a footprint in the sky, lift it up a little higher. Take a big breath, inhale. Exhale, curl that right knee into your nose, give it a kiss. Inhale, flex it back up to the sky. 2 more times, take it into your nose, give it a kiss. Inhale, flex it back up to the sky. 1 more time, bring it into your nose, give it a kiss. Hold it here 3, hold it here 2. On 1, send it back up to the sky. Take a breath, extend that right leg back out again. Push the earth away. Big inhale here. Exhale, you're gonna take that right leg over to the right, holding it at hip height. Hold space there, 3. Pushing up and out of that left arm for 2. On 1, slowly send it back out behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring it back over to the right, hold it hip height, 3. Hold it, 2. On 1, send it back out behind you. One more time, bring it over to the right, hold it, 3. Hold it, 2. Lower that right foot down right where it is. Ground down into your right pinky toe. Peel your right arm to the sky. Gaze up to that right thumb. Hold space here. Keep stacking your shoulders. Push up and out of that left hand. One more breath. Open that right arm a little bit wider. Like you're going to hug the sky. Take one more big breath in. And maybe exhale, take your right hand to your hip or slide it behind your back, palm face up. Either way, you're in a half bound and you're holding space here. 2 more breaths in. Exhale, one more. Nice and slow, open that right arm back up, hug the sky, stack your shoulders, take a breath. Beautiful, reach that right arm back forward, take it back down. Now here's the hard part. Peel that left arm up to the sky. So you're revolved in this space. Take a breath in, exhale, thread your needle. So left shoulder comes down, left cheek comes down, and you're holding your frame. Walking your right hand to the top of your mat. Maybe you flex your right foot if you're having a hard time in that hamstring today. Otherwise, that right pinky toe is grounded into the earth. You feel that stretch. Holding space here. Give it 2 more big breaths. Inhale. Exhale, working that left shoulder. One more big breath in. And exhale, nice and slow. You're gonna walk that right hand back underneath your shoulder. You're gonna press into that right palm to peel your left arm back up to the sky. And slowly reach that left arm forward, taking it down. Flexing through that right foot. You gotta lift it back up hip height. So push up and out of those shoulders as you lift your right leg up hip height. Hold your frame there, 3. Push, push, hold it for 2. On 1, send it out behind you. Take a big breath in. And slowly take your right knee down to meet your left. Untuck your toes, sway side to side. Good. Give yourself one more moment, just moving about in this space before we come back to a neutral spine. Now, I'm gonna challenge you, right? We're gonna get into a little balancing sequence. So again, tucking your toes under. This time, reach your right arm forward. Right, so your right arm reaching forward. Keeping those toes tucked under, pushing up out of that left hand. You're gonna extend your left leg back. Hold your frame here. Now again, we want a nice long line of energy, so no dumping. You'll lose your balance. Pull it up, ribs towards hips, tummy towards spine, push up out of that left shoulder. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, you're gonna bend your knee and pull your elbow in and underneath you, arch like a cat. Inhale is gonna extend you back out. Exhale is gonna pull you back down, curl it in. Inhale is gonna extend you back out. One more time, pull it in, hold it there, 3. Push up out of left shoulder for 2. On 1, extend it out. Now here's where the challenge comes. Bending that left knee. Holding space, you're holding a pizza pie. Now point your toe. Try to kick your own behind, right? If you feel confident, you might be able to swim that right arm back behind you. If you can catch your foot, hold space. If you're having a hard time, you just reach it back, right? If you can make that connection, kick your foot into your hands, lift your chest, look forward. This is a pretty deep stretch, so be mindful of your body. Good, give it 2 more. Exhale, 1 more. Slowly release your heel towards your behind. Reach your right arm back forward. Extend that left leg back out. And slowly take your right hand down, followed by your left knee. Sway side to side. Now you really want to groove into your shoulders. That left shoulder did a whole lot of holding. So give it a moment, regroup. One more breath. Before again you come back to that neutral spine, pushing the earth away. Find that table. We'll go through one brief cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, reset. Exhale, round out, look for your tummy, hold your frame. Coming back, neutral spine, preparing. Tuck your toes under, right? Now reach your left arm forward. All right, so you got that long line. Shift your weight into your left knee, send your right leg back. So now we're on opposite sides, so diagonals, okay? Keep pushing the earth away. Try not to lose your frame. Give it a big breath, inhale. Exhale, bend that right knee, make a footprint in the sky, big breath in. Exhale, you're gonna bring that knee to that elbow curl underneath, tap. Inhale is gonna extend you back out. Good. Slowly bring that knee to that elbow underneath, tap. Inhale, extend your back out. One more time, knee to elbow, tap. And extend it back out. One breath here. Go ahead, rebend that right knee, make a footprint in the sky. Good, push the earth away. Point that right toe, try to kick your own behind, so your heels towards your behind. If you have it, you hold it here. If you're gonna swing that left arm back, reach it back. Whether you touch your foot or not doesn't much matter. Keep lifting. Gaze into the top of that mat or just beyond it. If you can catch your foot, take it in your hand, and then kick your foot up, lifting your heart. Keep your body square, gaze forward, 3. Holding space here for 2. If you have that hold on your foot, releasing it, heel comes back towards your body, left arm swings forward, right arm extend, or right leg extends back, left hand down, right knee down. Oh, go ahead, move side to side. Let your body breathe. One more breath here. Before we come back to a neutral spine, push the earth away. Big breath in. Exhale, inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round out, look for your tummy. One more time, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round out, look for your tummy. Coming back, neutral spine table, let's tuck our toes under. Lift our knees, just 2 inches from the earth, push the earth away, holding for 3. Push the earth, holding for 2. On 1, send those hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Go ahead, paddle it out. Working through any kinks, as always being mindful of your alignment. So try not to dump into your lower back. We want to keep pressing up and out of those shoulders, out of your rhomboids, ribs towards hips, tummies towards spine. Your feet are always hips width, your hands are always shoulders width, unless otherwise indicated. So stay within your parameters. All right, give it one more breath. Before you come back to a neutral spine, so gesture both heels toward the earth. Do the best that you can here. If your hamstrings are super tight, you might need to take that bend in your knees. That's okay. Do what you can. Keep pushing up and out of those shoulders. Activate rhomboids. One more breath. Slowly inhale, come high by the tippy toes. Elevate that dog. Exhale, anchor your heels down. Inhale, come high by the tippy toes. Elevate. Exhale, bring your heels down. One more time, come high by the tippy toes. Elevate. Hold it here. 3. Hold it here, 2. On 1, gaze for your hands. We're going to try to walk on our high heels. So keep those heels lifted as you take a slow stroll to the top of your mat. Now, if it's not so glamorous, don't worry about it. Just find your way to a forward fold at the top. As always, you have the ability to put blocks of your fingers if you need to bring the earth closer. You can also take little bends in your knees. Either way, you're honoring yourself, your body, whatever it is you need. Maybe you bend one knee at a time. Waking up those hamstrings, doing the best that you can here. Give it one more breath before you fold it down. Let's inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt and fold. Soft bend your knees, sweep it upward. Hastasana, prayer reaches up, gaze up. Exhale, prayer hands down through third eye through heart center. Arms by your side, Samasthiti. Inhale, reach it back up, gaze up. Exhale, bend your knees, maybe chase your prayer, swan dive down to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half, lift that back. Exhale, melt and fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step back your left and then your right foot. Find the top of push-up. Now really find that plank, right? So try not to dip in the hips. If you're having a hard time with plank today, modify it to a table. Either way, you're holding space, okay? So plank or table, it's up to you. Push, push, push. Hold it, one more breath. Use your fingers, use your toes as you come forward into those fingers, and then send those hips back up to the sky, downward facing. So you're pedaling out here, working through any tension, any resistance. One more breath in. Before you exhale, gesture both heels down. Let's inhale high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, sink your heels back in. And inhale back up on those tippy tippies. Exhale, sink it back in. One more time, high up on the tippy tippies. Your choice. You can tiptoe or you can take a hop. I'm going to tiptoe back to the top. Hang heavy forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, melt and fold it back down. Soft bend your knees, sweep it upward. Hastasana, prayer lift, gaze up. Exhale, prayer hands down through third eye, through heart center. Arms by your side, Samasthiti. Inhale, gaze back up. Exhale, bend your knees, swan dive it down, hang heavy forward folding. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt and fold. Good, now maybe a bend one knee at a time here. Hold space, wake your body up. You might take bends in both knees, go opposite elbows and just drape. Whatever it is your body is asking, be mindful, do the best that you can. Give it one more breath, inhale. Wherever you are, exhale, coming back neutral. Let's inhale, half lift just to prepare. Exhale, melt and fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms. Step back your right and your left foot. High plank. Top that push up again. Find your alignment, push up and out. One more inhale. Use your toes, use your fingers, come forward. And then send those hips back up high to the sky. Pedal it out nice and slowly. Work through that tension and resistance, whatever's coming up for you in your practice. You give it 2 more breaths, holding on. 1 more breath before you come back again, neutral spine. Inhale, get high by the tippy toes. Exhale, heels down. 1 more time, high by the tippy toes. Exhale, heels down. This time, high by the tippy toes. Tiptoe forward 1 or 2 tiptoes and ground your heels down. Okay? So we're trying to shorten our stance a little bit. Again, a little bends in your knees will do. Keep working the space, trying to straighten out those legs best you can. Take 1 more breath in. And exhale. This time, inhale high by the tippy toes. Take a bend in both knees. Gaze for your thumbs, keeping straight arms. You might take a hop to the top. So it's just a little bounce. Hang heavy again, forward folding. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt and fold. Soft bend your knees, sweep it upward. Bahastasana, prayer reaches up, gaze up. Exhale, pray hands down through third eye, through heart center. Arms by your side, Samasthiti. Now give yourself a moment. Roll out your wrists, roll out your ankles. Get yourself all situated, feeling good. Shake it out before you come back to a neutral spine with that mountain pose. Nice and slow, we're gonna inhale, prayer reaches up and overhead. Exhale, pray hands down through third eye, through heart center. Hold your frame here. Now, all I'm going to have you do is bend into your knees to find chair. Okay? Now, Utkatasana is a mountaintop with a bent knee bottom. So pull your ribs towards your hips, tummy back towards your spine, and bend into your knees, grounding down into your heels. Right? So the only difference here is my legs. Fit. Mountaintop, bent knee bottom. Sink a little bit deeper into it. Good. Hold space, big breath in. Exhale, gently send your prayer out to the sky. Open up cactus, arms, middle fingers to front. Try to pull your elbows back, really broadening out that collar. Take a big breath, inhale here. Exhale, start to lean forward. So again, my ribs are still towards my hips, tummy still towards my spine. I'm sitting back into my heels. So I'm getting that halfway point. The lower I get my hips, the more of a chair my legs become. Chest parallel with those thighs. Keep those elbows up and back. You're gonna burn through those quads now. Hold space here for 3. Hold space here for 2. Give it 1 more big breath in. Nice and slow, take your right arm underneath your left. So you're finding a Garudasana, eagle wrapped arm. Maybe you sink a little bit deeper. Give it 1 more breath. Slowly come back up into that chair with your eagle wrapped arms. I know your quads are burning, that's the point. Nice and slow, pull your ribs towards your hips, tummy towards spine. Open those eagle arms back out to cactus. Bring your hands to prayer and straighten out your legs. How you feeling? Quads are on fire. Give it a big inhale here. Exhale. Nice and slow, send that prayer to the sky. Push your arms past your ears. Exhale, swan, dive it down. Hang heavy, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, you're gonna melt and fold it back down. Good. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step back your left, and then your right foot. Top of that push-up, hold your plank, hold your frame, 1 more in. Use your toes, come forward into your fingers, and then send your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Do what you can. 1 more breath. Before again we come neutral, gesture both heels toward the earth. Inhale, high by the tippy toes, elevate. Exhale, anchoring it back down. 1 more time, high by the tippy toes, elevate. Exhale, anchor your heels down. This time, inhale high by the tippy toes. Tiptoe those toes a little bit closer towards you. Maybe 1 or 2 tiptoes forward. Ground down your heels. Breathe. Okay? Watch your back. If you're doing this, no good, right? You don't want your chest pushing down as your head lifts. You want to keep your body all lined up. Ears line up with arms, pushing up and out of those shoulders, gazing for your ankles. If you need to bend your knees, you bend your knees and you hold your frame there. Heels can be lifted, right? Either way, do what you can. This is my short stance, downward facing dog. One more breath wherever you are. Now we inhale high to the tippy toes. Bend into those knees, gaze for your thumbs, and give yourself a little hop to the top of your mat. Hang heavy again. Forward fold. Breathing inside Uttanasana, you might take bends in your knees. You might go opposite elbows. You might take those opposite elbows behind your thighs. If you have that bind, hold space. If you feel confident, you might inhale half lift with your bind. And exhale, fold it down, straightening out your legs for a nice deep hamstring stretch. Now again, your hamstrings might be really tight like mine are today, so you keep that little bend if you need it. Do whatever bind you need. Your hands can be on the ground to blocks. Do you, okay? One more breath in. Exhale, nice and slow, release any binds you might have. We're gonna come up, inhale, half lift. Nice, and exhale, fold it back down. Soft bend knee, sweep it upward, Bahastasana. Prayer connect, overhead gaze up. Exhale, prayer hands down through third eye, through heart center. Arms by your sides, Samasthiti. Again, an opportunity to roll out wrists, roll out ankles. I know my ankles are really cranky today. I think it's because of all the rain going on outside on our first day of spring. So, again, adjust if you need. Bend it out, shake it out, dance it out. Coming back into that neutral space, okay? Inhale, lift up all 10 of your toes. Exhale, pinky, middle, big toes down to the ground. Now, start to engage ankles, calves, knees, quads, squeeze your glutes. Ribs towards hips, tummy towards spine, shoulders back, arms by your sides. Mountain, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep that prayer up to the sky, listen. Exhale, prayer hands down through third eye, through heart center. And once again, we're gonna find that chair. So keeping your mountain top, bend into your knees, right? So this develops your Uttanasana. Ribs towards hips, so try not to stick your hanging out. Ribs towards hips, tuck it down, settle into your heels, sit a little deeper. Keep that chest lifted for now. We're gonna get deeper, you know we are. Keep it here for 2 more breaths, just burn into those quads. You can pick up your toes and tap them. That's gonna remind you to keep your weight back into your heels. 1 more big breath. Nice and slow, you're gonna send that prayer up. Open up your cactus arms, middle fingers to thumb. Now again, I'm still in a mountaintop. I still have not poked my body out. Ribs in, tummies in, sit, hold, 3, elbows back, 2. Now we get deeper. On 1, start to hinge forward. As I hinge forward, I send my hips back. That's gonna get me into that nice deep chair. Good. So try not to catch rain in your lower back. If you're sticking your hiney out, no good. Pull those ribs towards your hips. Get even deeper. Good. Keep those toes lifted. Weights in your heels. Quads are burning up. Elbows up and back. Hold it. 3. Holding 2. On 1, wrap your left arm underneath your right. Hooking your elbows. Get your Garudasana eagle wrap. Sink a little deeper. Maybe elbows come just in front of your knees. Hold it here. 3. Holding here 2. On 1, lift it up into a bound chair. Oh boy, I know my quads are on fire. Sit into it. Do what you can, 3. Do what you can, 2. On 1, open it back up, cactus arms. Big breath in. Woo, burning. On 1, take your hands to prayer. Straighten out your legs. Do the flash dance. Get out of your quads. They're awake now. So do what you can, shake it out. I love to shake. So if you can shake, if you can jump, if you can wiggle, get it all out, right? Give it 1 more breath in. Exhale. Whew. Inhale, prayer is going to reach up to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, chase that prayer down or swan dive, whatever you'd like to do to fold. Dive yourself down to the earth, forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melting, folding, bending your knees, planting your palms. Step back your right and your left foot, high plank. Top of a push-up. So we're back in that plank, pushing up and out. Ribs towards hips, tummy towards spine, push up and out of rocking boys. Nice long line from crown to root. 1 more breath, inhale. Use your toes, exhale into your fingers. Come forward, take a breath in. Exhale, take down your knees and settle back child's pose. So I want you to rest your quads for a moment, okay? Give those quads a moment as you drape your body over your thighs. Try to keep your knees together if you can in this Balasana. If you need to take your knees wide, that's okay too, but that's more of a hip stretch. So right now we're stretching. We're breathing for a lower back, rounding down your third eye. You do what you can in this space. Give it 2 more breaths, just recuperate, let your quads settle. 1 more breath before we come back to a neutral spine. Nice and slow, half lift, look for fingers. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Now, your knees need to be together here because we're in a variation of heroes. Okay, so keeping those heels tucked underneath you, you can tuck your toes under and sit back on your heels. You can also perch yourself up on a block. So I have my little meditation pillow. If you need to, you can take hero perched up on a pillow or something like that. So that just lifts your hips away from the ground, takes the pressure out of those ankles. So whatever's accessible to you, you're gonna hold space in that hero. Stretch it at the tops of those ankles. Bring your hands to prayer heart center here. All right, so do what you can in this space. Sit up nice and tall, ribs towards hips, tummy towards spine. Maybe you send your prayer up to the sky. Separate your hands, relax your shoulders, big breath. Exhale, take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms. Now we're gonna lift that heart. If you can, get your fists to the ground. Lift that heart, lift that gaze. All right? Sort of stretching out our pectorals, our heart, chin to the sky, opening throat. Big inhale. Exhale, chin into chest. Start to lean forward. Pull your fists away from you. Okay? If you can, you might come down a little bit further. Getting your forehead to the ground. Okay? So these are options. If this is too much of a bind, you can take a bend in your elbows, rest your hands behind your back, or you can just come to traditional child's pose. You're holding space here. Give it 1 more breath wherever you are. Chin into chest, rise up nice and slow. Gaze the sky, prayer reaches up. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center. Beautiful. Now we're going to come up onto our knees. So if you have a blocker, a bolster, or anything underneath you, set it off to the side. And then sway a little bit left and a little bit right. Okay? Take a moment here, inhale. Make sure your feet are separated. So you want them to be as wide as your hips are. Your knees should be as wide as your hips. Your feet should be as wide as your knees. Okay? So hold your core. Ribs towards hips, tummy towards spine. Inhale that prayer up to the sky. Push your arms past your ears. Just lift your heart. Maybe you interlace your fingers, flip your palms, gaze up. Keep squeezing your glutes, push your pelvis forward. So you're holding your frame here. This is a variation of a camel. Slowly take your hands to prayer, bring it to your heart center. Keep that chest lifted. Big inhale. Exhale, nice and slow. Prayer reaches back up. Separate your hands, relax your shoulders. Taking your left hand to your invisible back pocket. Right arm to your invisible back pocket. Squeeze your elbows back. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Chins up, gaze up. Hold it. 3. Hold it. 2. On 1, slowly sit your hips back towards your heels. Reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center. Give yourself a moment, inhale. Exhale, once again, come up onto your knees. Take a breath. Beautiful. Tuck your toes under. You're going to shift your weight into your left knee as you step your right knee forward. So right knee is going to stack that right ankle. Left knee is going directly over that left ankle. Left hip over left knee. Cannot speak today. Give it 1 more breath. Just hold space. Nice modified lunge. Then slowly send that prayer up to the sky. Separate hands, relax shoulders. Take a breath. Good. Now, your left hand is going to go for your right wrist. You're going to pull it up, take a breath in, and then lean over to the left. So this is going to feel funny. I'll show you the front view. You're going to lean over to that side. All right? This is the weird one. We really want to go the other way. We're going to. Give it 1 more breath. Then slowly come center, releasing your hands. Right hand's gonna grab for left wrist, pull it up, and now lean over to the right. This is the juicy one. This feels good. Keeping that right knee, stacking that ankle, lean over, maybe gaze up to the sky. 1 more breath in. Slowly coming back center, release your arms. Take them behind your back. I'll turn back to the side. Keep that chest lifted, heart up, chin up. Big inhale. Exhale, take your body just inside of that right thigh. Pull your fist up and overhead. Good. Now again, if this is a little bit too much for your shoulders, you can always bend your elbows and take your hands to your low back. So my shoulders are pretty tight today. I'm going to stay here today. Okay? If you can, you might lift it up and hold it. Whatever you have available. All right? Give it one more breath. Nice and slow. Lift your chest up. Sweep your arms to the sky. Prayer hands down through third eye, through heart center. Beautiful. Now take your hands down to the ground. You're going to tuck that back toe under, lift that back knee, and then step your left foot back even further to drop your knee back down. Untuck your toe. So you're holding your frame in your crescent lunge. We're doing the best we can to work on this space. Right knee needs to stay over right ankle. Back leg is extended, hip flexor is open. So we take a big breath, inhale here. Exhale. Now keep squeezing those thighs in toward each other. As you start to lift your chest, hover your hands. Worst case, you have blocks under your hands. Lift your chest all the way. So you're holding your frame here in that crescent. Nice lifted heart. Beautiful. If you can, sweep your arms to the sky. Prayer reaches up, gazes up. If you want to challenge, open up cactus arms, middle fingers to thumb, tilt your heart to the sky, gaze up. So you have a nice lift here. That knee stays over that ankle, back leg is extended. Keep lifting that heart, lifting that gaze. Give it one more big breath in. And nice and slow, exhale, hands to prayer heart center. If you had it, take it to prayer heart center. Take your hands back, down to the ground. Tuck your back toe under, lift that back knee back up. Beautiful. Plant your palms. You're going to step your right foot back to meet your left in a plank. Take a breath in. Use your toes, come forward over your fingers, knees down, settle back, child's pose. So you're breathing again. Hold space in that balasana, nice child's pose. Maybe move a little left, a little right. You give yourself a moment's time to just be. One more breath. Before you come back neutral again, inhale, look for your fingers, walk your hands back towards your body, sitting in that hero pose again. So again, modify if you need, use a block, use a pillow, blanket rolled up, whatever you need to do, hold your frame. Good, so standing yourself up here, hold space, inhale, prayer reaches out to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms, even get your fists to the ground behind you, or maybe to a pillow or a block. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Hold your frame here, 3. Hold your frame here, 2. On 1, leaning forward, chin to chest. Maybe you come to a halfway point. Maybe you can curl yourself all the way down again. Fists come up and overhead. Either way, you're all curled up. You can take that bend in your elbows, resting your hands at your low back. Whatever you need to do, you hold this frame. Give it 2 more breaths in. Exhale, 1 more. Nice and slow, chin into chest, start to lift your body up. Those fists come down your back 1 more time. Now send your prayer to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center. And we're going to lift ourselves up onto our knees. So once again, we're here. Feet are separated at hips width. Pressing into the earth. Sway it a little bit side to side. Do what you can as you settle in. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, prayer reaches up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms. Maybe you're gazing straight forward, keeping that alignment in your camel. Inhale, start to squeeze your glutes as you push your pelvis forward, maybe lifting your heart. So this right here is camel. Worst case, you take your hands to prayer. Either way, you're in a camel back. You're holding that frame for 3. Holding that frame for 2. Everyone on 1, send your prayer up to the sky, separate hands, relax shoulders. You're going to swim your right hand to your visible back pocket. Your left hand to your visible back pocket. Squeeze those shoulders back, elbows toward each other. Lift your heart, lift your gaze, lean into it, keep that heart high. Keep pulling ribs towards hips. Try not to poke your belly up. Keep it engaged. 1 more breath in. Nice and slow, chin to chest, lower your hips down toward the ground. Send your arms up to the sky. Exhale, follow that prayer down as you fold into child's pose. Give yourself a moment to breathe here. Give it 2 more breaths in. Exhaling 1 more. Nice and slow, we're gonna inhale a half lift. Look for those fingers. Walk your hands back towards your body. Sweep your arms to the sky. So it's like a little baby Hastasana. Put your hands come down through third eye through heart center. Tuck your toes under. Shift your weight into your right knee. Step your left foot forward. So now your left knee needs to be over your left ankle. Your right hip needs to be on top of that right knee. And you hold your frame here. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Keep that internal rotation in those thighs. So don't let your knee wing out. Pull it in. Keep pressing into that left big toe. As you inhale, send your prayer up and overhead. Separate hands, relax shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale, take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms with your heart, lift your gaze. Hold your frame here, 3. Holding your frame here for 2. On 1, you're going to send those arms back up to the sky. Separating them. Beautiful. Take a breath. Now you're going to take that left hand to grab for your right wrist. This is the weird one, so I'll give you the front view. All right? Take a breath in, and you're going to lean over to the right. So weird. Now for 3. Hold it for 2. On 1, come center. Now you're going to switch hands. That right hand's going to go for your left wrist. Pull it up, and then lean it over to the left. This is the yummy one. You hold it here for 3. Keep pressing weight into that left big toe for 2. On 1, nice and slow, come center. Separate your hands, take a breath in. Put your hands come down through third eye, through heart center. Beautiful. Now we got to get into that hip a little bit more. So again, send your prayer out to the sky. And exhale behind your back. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms again. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, take that shoulder just inside of that left thigh. Get into this space where you feel confident. Again, my shoulders are really cranky today. You can see me like shrugging them towards my ears. To release that, you bend your elbows, take your hands behind your back, and relax into it. All right? One more breath wherever you are. Slowly lift that chest back up. Lift your gaze. Prayer reaches up. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center. Lean forward over that thigh. Plant your hands down. So we're going to ground out into that low lunge for a moment. So tuck your back toe under, lift up that back knee. So that left knee is tracking my left ankle. I'm going to pick my right foot up, step it back even further, and then drop my knee down, untucking my toe. So that helps me stay in my crescent lunge alignment. Don't let your knee wing out. You want to keep pressing your weight into your left big toe, keeping your body internally rotated. So pull your thighs in toward each other. You're going to feel a stretch in that right hip. Use blocks. Maybe you hover fingers. Maybe you can take your hands to hover by your sides or bring those blocks with you. Either way, this is a crescent lunge and it's opening up that right hip. All right, do what you can. If you feel confident, we're going to inhale. Send your arms up to the sky. Prayer reaches up and overhead. Maybe lift your heart, lift your gaze. If you're going for my challenge, you're opening up cactus arms. Middle fingers to thumb. Again, tilt that chin to the sky. Hold your frame here. 3. Keep pulling those ribs towards your hips as you lunge deeper for 2. One more big breath. Either way, on 1, we're going to meet with hands, prayer, heart center, gazes forward. Take your hands down to the ground. Tuck your back toe under. Lift your back knee up. Keeping your hands grounded, step your left foot back to meet your right plank. Push the earth away. Now maybe you sway a little side to side. If you want to come outer edges of your feet in your plank, you'll get a nice side body stretch. You'll stretch to your lats. Give yourself one more moment here. Before we come back neutral in plank, keep pushing the earth away. Ribs towards hips, tummy towards spine. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads. Big inhale, use your toes. Exhale over fingers. Exhale, knees. Send it back. Child's pose. So again, we're giving those quads a moment to breathe. So take a few moments here. You want to take a sip of water. You want to towel your face. Do what you got to do. Whew. Give it 2 more big breaths. Inhale here. Exhale. 1 more. Wherever you are, start to make your way up. Tabletop. Sway it left, sway it right. Big breaths here before you slowly come back center. All right? So once you find that table, you have your alignment, wrist stack shoulders, knee stack hips. Tuck your toes under again. Lift your knees 2 inches from the earth. Hover that table for 3. Hover that table for 2. On 1, hips up to the sky. Pedal it out. Nice and slow and steady. You're working through those hamstrings. Doing the best that you can. Give it 1 more breath. before you come back neutral. Just your both heels toward the ground. Inhale high up on the tippy tippy toes. Exhale, anchor your heels down. One more time high up on the tippy tippy toes. Exhale those heels down. This time high up on the tippy tippies. Tiptoe forward, a tiptoe or two. Bending into your knees. Gaze for your thumbs. Maybe take a big hop. Get to the top of your mat again. Forward folding. Back into those hamstrings. Again, doing the best you can. So be mindful. Our bodies are different every day. Mine is really tight today, so we're doing what we can. Inhale, half lift, fingers slide up shins. Exhale, we melt and fold. Again, soft bend. Gonna sweep you upward. Hastasana, prayer reaches up. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center. Arms by your sides. Again, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center. You ground down into your heels. Shift your weight into your right standing leg. Take a soft bend in your left knee. So you're in your right leg. Left knee is bent. Bring that left knee up and into your chest. Flex that left foot. Hold that frame. Big breath in. Exhale, little elevator down. Nice and slow. Straighten that right leg out. Exhale, little elevator down. One more time, straighten that right leg out. This time, little elevator down, keep it lifted, start to hinge it forward, listen, listen. You're gonna slide your left knee directly behind your right and tuck it in, right? So chest is hovering here, back foot is flexed. You're holding space in Kundalini, one more breath. Slowly take your left toes over to the right, tap them down, Krishna. Lift your chest, all right? So I'm gonna give you the front view. This is Krishna. Right? Now, ribs towards hips, tummies towards spine. So on the side view, none of this. Pull it in. Sit down into it. Right? Our prayer is going to come up, opening up those cactus arms, middle fingers to thumb for patience. Settle into Krishna. Take a breath in. Exhale, halfway down, bowing. Good. Inhale, lifting it back up. Watch that upper body. Exhale, bowing it back down. Inhale, lifting it back up. One more time, bowing it down. Hold space here, 3. Hold space here, 2. Listen. On 1, take your hands to prayer. Big breath in, tummy and ribs out. Exhale, twist it over to your right. Take your left elbow on top of or outside of that right thigh. Gazing up and off that right shoulder to the sky. Inhale, tummy and ribs out. Revolve a little bit deeper. Hold your frame here. 3. Holding a twisted balance in Krishna for 2. On 1, slowly take that prayer back center. Lift it back up to the sky. Watch your frame. Open up. Cactus arms. Beautiful. Take your hands to prayer and straighten out your legs. So we're balancing here in Krishna with straight legs. Take one more breath in. Exhale, you're going to curtsy on down again. Take a moment here. Exhale, hinge forward. Keeping that prayer heart center, step back into that right knee. Taking that left leg back up. Hold your frame. Whoop, as I lose my balance. Stepping your left foot back. Hold that low lunge. Take a breath in. Nice and slow. Plant that left hand down. Peel your right arm up to the sky. All right, so we're in an easy twist here. Keeping the best balance you can in this space. Clearly, I cannot balance today. Keep that right knee over that ankle, pulling it in towards your body. So I'll give you the front view in your easy twist. You don't want your knee to wing out, right? You want to pull it in towards your body. Keep that internal rotation. Hand stack shoulders. Wrist stack. Everything's stacking. As you hold on to that easy twist, you give it one more big breath. Inhale. Exhale, take your right hand to your hip. Now the hard part. Coming outer edge of that back foot, coming outer edge of that front foot. So pinky sides, both sides, gaze up to the sky, stretch. Hold it, 3. This is a challenge. If you can't do it, same easy twist for 2. On 1, plant your feet back down, right arm reaches back up. Reach it forward, take it down, back knee drops. Untuck your toe, right? Shift back for just a moment. Flex your right foot. So this is a runner's lunge for a pause just to catch our breath. We're not going to stay here. Give it a moment. Give your right leg a breath. Exhale. Nice and slow. You're going to re-bend that right knee. Hold your frame. Hover fingers. Nice and slow. Tuck your back toe under. See if without touching the ground, you can pick that back knee up. Beautiful. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your back heel down. Reach your left arm forward, come up and open warrior two, just to settle in. Flip that front palm, tip it back. Wrap your back arm behind your back. Find peaceful warrior. Maybe you pick your right heel up and sink into it. Whatever you have, you're holding it for three. Burn it through that right quad in two. On one of your right heels up, take it down. Lift your top body up. Hinge it forward, cartwheel down, back to low lunge. Back heels up, hands are hovering. Give it an inhale. Again, exhale, left hand plants. Right arm reaches the sky. Now, I'm telling you right now, we're going to a side plank. Listen, listen. Take your right hand to your hip. You can do one of two things here. You can either take your back heel down, coming out of edge of that foot, and swing your right leg back to stagger or stack, finding your side plank, or you can drop your left knee and ground down this way, gazing up. Maybe your right arm reaches the sky, maybe it doesn't. Either way, you're holding, squeezing. For those of you who are taking a full-blown Vashisthasana, you need to keep squeezing your core, ribs towards hips, tummy towards spine, and lift your hips away from the ground. So try not to dump. I'll show you this view. Try not to dump if you're doing it. Push, long side body. If you want to reach that arm up and over, go ahead. Either way you have it, whether you're modified or you're traditional. Hold it three, hold it two. On one, you're gonna plant that hand back down, step it back to a plank. Take a breath in your plank, use your toes, come over fingers, knees down, child's pose. Whew. Give yourself a moment here, regroup. Big inhales fill you up. And exhale. Maybe take a sip of water, towel your face. One more breath before we come back to that tabletop. So finding table sway side to side, rocking left, rocking right. Before again you come back neutral. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees 2 inches from the earth, hold and hover table 3, hold and hover table 2. On one, send your hips high to the sky, downward dog, pedal it out. Keeping those ears lined up with your arms, gazing gently to your toes, your ankles, whatever you can see back there. Keep that upper body engaged. We're almost out of here. One more breath. Before you come back neutral, spine gesture, both heels toward the earth. Inhale high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, ground your heels down. One more time high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, ground your heels down. This time high up on the tippy tippies. Maybe you tiptoe forward a little bit. Preparing yourself. If you want to take that hop, you bend your knees, gaze for your thumbs, hop it up. Forward folding, hang heavy. Inhale, half left. Exhale, melt and fold. Soft bend in your knees is going to sweep you upward. Hastasana. Prayer reaches up, gazes up. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center. Arms by your side, Samasthiti. Take a big breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Nice and slow, prayer hands reach up and overhead. Exhale, prayer hands down through third eye, through heart center. Shift your weight into your left standing leg, bending into your right knee. Now squeeze, keeping that engagement. Lift your right knee up to your navel, flex your foot, take a breath in. Exhale, one more. Slowly bending into that left knee, elevator down. Now keep your upper body the same, mountain top, bent knee bottom. Slowly bring it back up. Exhale, lower it back down, hold it 3, hold it 2. On one, lift it back up. One more time, bend that left knee, hold it there, 3, listen, 2. Start to hinge forward on 1. Now let your knees slide up against each other. Pause there. Take your right knee behind your left, tuck it in. So you're all stacked here, like a little nesting doll. Chest is parallel here as you hold Kundalini. You take a breath in, and then you step your right toes over to the left, settling into Krishna. Right, so you know what it looks like. You got to keep your weight in your left foot. Right leg's there, just a little kickstand. Start to lift your chest up, and then open up your cactus arms. Being mindful of your frame. Don't stick your belly and you're hanging out. Ribs towards hips, tuck it under, settle into your legs. It's all quads here. Shoulders back, open hearts. Take a big inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Slowly come halfway down. Get that chest parallel. And inhale, lift you back up. Exhale, bow it halfway down. Inhale, lift your back up. One more time, bow it halfway down, hold it there, 3, hold it there, 2, on 1, lift it back up. Now listen, we're gonna go for that revolution. Take it halfway down, hold that frame, take your hands to prayer. Big inhale here, tummy and ribs out. Exhale, twist it over to the left, take your elbow on top of or outside of that left knee, gaze up to the sky or to the side wall. Inhale again, tummy and ribs out. Exhale, revolve you hold your frame here for 3. Again, gaze can be up or down, your choice. For 2, nice and slow on 1, gaze down. Take your prayer back center. Beautiful. Now lift your prayer up, straighten out your legs once you've arrived. Give yourself a moment. Keep pulling that right hip forward, left hip back. Big breath, inhale here. Exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale, put your hands down through third eye, through heart center, bending back into those Krishna knees, right? Hinge forward. Take your body back into that left bent knee as your right leg comes out behind you. Flex your foot. I'm not going to look at you this time. You're going to step it back to lunge. Hold your frame here. Lower your hands down. Right hand plants, left arm lifts. Easy twist. Working that left quad. You're offsetting the pressure out of that left leg. It's not so intense in that left quad, but it's still working. Bring that left knee in towards your body. Give it 2 more big breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, give it 1 more big breath. Now we're going to give that left leg a break. Reaching that left arm forward, take it down. Take your back knee down, untuck your toe. Shift back just so you can send your left leg out like a kickstand. Whew. Do what you can in the space. Let your body have a moment. Keep pulling that left hip back, right hip forward. Give it 1 more big breath in. And exhale. Nice and slow. You're going to re-bend that left knee. Tuck your back toe back under. Beautiful. Plant that right hand down 1 more time. Peel your left arm up to the sky. Good. Now here's where it gets fancy. Come to the outer edge of that back foot, outer edge of your front foot, so you get that nice revolution. Gives you a little bit of an IT stretch. Gaze it to that left hand, 3. Hold it. We're going to go into that side plank in 2. On 1, come back neutral. Left hand to your hip. Here's where it gets fancy. You are either going to take your back heel down and step it back to stagger, lifting the earth away, or drop your back knee, or your bottom knee, I should say, and lift that left arm to the sky. Either way, you have yourself a side plank variation. Hold what you have. If you want to extend your arm up and overhead, you have that option too. If you're in the full variation, mindful you're not dipping your hips down. Push up and out of that shoulder, long lines. Squeeze your core, 3. Hold what you have, 2. On 1, planting your left hand down. Find a plank. Push the plank. Push it away. Rock it forward, rock it back. Get into your wrists. 1 more breath. Use your toes, come forward into your fingers. Come down, knees. Settle back, child's pose. Woo. How we doing? Give yourself 2 more big inhales here. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. And nice and slow, exhale. And slowly, when you're ready, you're going to come up. Finding a tabletop, then walk your knees towards your hands. Hero pose. Settle off to the side. I'm going to take you down for a little bit more. And then we are going to be done. So we're going to find a reclined cow face. So cow face is this guy, right? This guy's a little tricky. So we're going to find it reclined, all right? So coming onto your back, lower your shoulders back. I'll let you go. Breathe here. Maybe you windshield wiper knees side to side. Wake your body up a little bit. Whatever you decide to do, create little shapes, maybe knees into chest, rocking left, rocking right. Do what you can. Give it 1 more breath before you come neutral. Plant your feet back down to the earth. Now make sure your knees are hip width. Rounding down, shoulders and arms. Hands are by your sides for now. Send your right leg up to the sky. Now slowly roll out your right ankle. Do what you can in this space. Circle it out. Take your time. 1 more breath. Before you come neutral, flex that right foot. Take your right ankle just on top of your thigh. So you're finding a number 4 stretch. So I'll show you this way. You see? Number 4, I'm gonna push my right knee away from me. Keep flexing that right foot to protect those connective ligaments. And you hold space here, right? Give it like 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then take your arms up to a capital T. You're gonna move the number 4 nice and slow side to side. Little baby movements. Before you slowly come back center, take a moment here. Big breath in. Exhale, let your body fall over to the left. So your right foot plants to the ground and your knees up and away. If you want to do the opposite stretch, you might gesture your right knee toward the earth. Left hand pulls that knee down and you get a little deeper. Whatever you have, you give it 2 more big breaths in. Exhale, 1 more big breath. And exhale. Nice and slow. If you have that right knee, you release it. Bringing your body back up to your figure 4. You take a breath. Send that right leg up to the sky. Roll out that ankle. Big inhale. Roll it the other way. Beautiful. Taking that ankle back to that thigh. Big breath in. You're going to cross that knee all the way over and then bring both knees up into your chest. So you have crisscross knees. They're stacking each other. Maybe your left hand grabs for your right ankle. Your right hand grabs for your left ankle. And you hold space here. If you want a little more, you're going to zip tie yourself. Hold those ankles back towards you. Feeling that stretch in your hips. Give it 1 more breath. Exhale. Nice and slow. Releasing those feet down. Arms back out to capital T. Send your right leg up to the sky. Roll out your ankle. And then plant that right foot back down. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Roll out that ankle. Circle it the other way. Nice and slow. Come back neutral. Flex your foot. And then take your left ankle top of your right thigh. So left hand's going to push that knee away. And you hold space here. Maybe you move it a little bit. Ideally, you're static for now. Let it breathe. Give it 2 more big breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, 1 more. Then those arms stay at capital T as you start to move a little bit left, a little bit right. So again, holding that figure 4, you're moving it left, moving it right. Give yourself 1 more moment before you come back center. Big inhale. Exhale, let your body fall over to the right. So your left foot's going to plant to the ground over to the right. That knee's going to pull up and away from you. Again, if you wanted to change the stretch, you might gesture that left knee towards you. Right hand pulls that knee down. Hold space, whatever you have for 3. Holding for 2. Nice and slow on 1. Release that right arm back. Bring that left knee back up. And bring your figure 4 back center. Move a little left, a little right. And then send that left leg up. Give it a roll. Just loosen it up. Get your hip back before we come into cow face. This time, take that left foot back on top of that right knee. Flex your foot. And then slide it over. So you're crisscrossing your legs, right? Bring your knees up into your chest. Maybe your hands can grab for those ankles. So right hand goes for your left ankle, left hand goes for your right ankle, and you pull them into your chest. This is going to give you a nice bind here. Knees are still stacked. If you want to intensify, you pull your feet away from you and really zip tie yourself. You're going to feel it in those hips. Either way, cow face recline for 3. Hold it for 2. And on 1, you slowly let go of those ankles. Take your arms back out, capital T, planting your right foot down. Reach your left leg up. Roll out that ankle. Circle in the other direction before you come neutral. Flex your left foot and plant your left foot down to the earth. Windshield wiper side to side. Before you come back center, I'm going to give you a side view now. From here, you're going to heel toe your feet to touch. Let your knees fall away. All right, take your arms by your sides, palms face up. Try to get your shoulder blades underneath you, really relaxing into Supta Baddha Konasana. This is going to draw us into our final resting pose Shavasana. Right? So hold space here. If by any chance Supta Baddha Konasana is not serving you today, you can take your knees to touch and your feet as wide as your mat. So give it this view. You look like this. Knees together, feet wide. Okay? Otherwise, you're in that reclined butterfly. Whatever you have, hold it here. Start to slow your breath as we get ready for that Shavasana. Good. Give yourself one more breath here. Now, if you want to stay here for Shavasana, by all means, you don't have to move an inch. Maybe this feels so good for you. If you're going to get out of here, though, again, you can take those knees up to touch nice and slow. Heel toe your feet wide. If you push your belly down towards the earth, ribs toward hips, that helps ground down your pelvis, releasing any tension you might have been holding there. You give yourself a moment, maybe windshield wiping your knees as you do that, whatever. Either way, you're going to find yourself into your final resting pose. So if your body says stay where you are, stay. If your body says, no, I'd rather lie all the way down, you might extend your legs out one at a time. Arms are out by your sides. You can take them over your head, fold them on your tummy. You would also take a fetal pose if you want to lie on your side. Whatever you want to do. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to allow yourself some time, some space. As you start to soften here. Relax your cheeks, relax your jaw. Noting your breath, that inhale as it fills you up, expanding you. That exhale as it softens and relaxes you. Soften the space between, behind, and around your eyes. Feel the weight of your head as you start to relax your neck. Feel your shoulders, your arms, and your hands. Feel your core, your pelvic floor, your hips, your glutes, your legs long, your heels anchor, your feet fall away. So your entire body is at rest, breathing as one. Allow yourself this time. Allow yourself this space. Big inhales fill you up. Exhale, relax you down. Give it one more big inhale. And slow release, exhale. And gently, my yogis, begin to deepen your breath as you heighten your awareness. Noticing sound, scent, and sensation. Wiggling each finger, wiggling each toe. Moving your head gently side to side. Coming back into a neutral space. Inhale, extend your arms overhead. Maybe take a full body stretch. Roll out wrists, roll out ankles. Big breath in. Exhale, take a bend in your knees. And then bring your knees into your chest. Moving left, moving right, massaging lower lumbar. Give it one more moment before you come neutral. Option or surrender to your right or left side. Find a fetal pose for just a moment to regroup. Big breath into the surrender. Exhale. Nice and slow without disturbing your peace. Gently press your weight up to a comfortable seat on your mat. Grounding your weight down into your sitting bones. Again, lengthening through your spine. Shrug your shoulders to your ears. Roll them down your back. And hold space as you close your eyes once more. Drawing your hands to prayer heart center. Bowing your head to your heart. Honoring the teacher within each and every one of you. Press your pinkies and thumbs together to release your middle fingers, creating a blossom. Within it, place your intention. Visualizing its light, all it has to offer. On an inhale, lift it up to the sky, present it to the world. As you exhale, allow your hands to part. As they fall to the side, you imagine that light making its way out to take root and make a difference. Hands come back, prepare your heart center, bowing your head to your heart one last time. The light within me honors that brilliant shining light within each and every one of you. I hope to see you, well, one day soon. But until we meet again, my yogis, namaste. Ooh, well done. My balance was wonky today. I don't know about you guys. All right.